There's an 80% chance I'm gonna make another one of these. Hello, I'm Larry and welcome to Sew Vlogs. Today we're doing a calm project to cleanse my sewing machine's palette. I should also probably oil it, maybe later. But yeah, a quick 30 minutes out of my day to make the cutest pillow in existence probably. I need to stop scrolling on Pinterest every day because it's having a negative effect on my attention span. I don't like it. But one more pillow on the bed wouldn't hurt either. Is there even such a thing as too much decorative pillows? Seriously? But see my Pinterest inspo. I did make a pattern because the retail prices are kind of sketchy everywhere, and I mean everywhere. And why buy it when I know at this point I could probably make it, you know? For materials, I'm using this woven fabric that I've had for a while. I don't remember what the thought process was for this fabric. I just know I have it. It's soft, but it's not too soft that my man's gonna try to use it as an actual pillow and flatten it into a pancake at some point. So that's good. The pattern will be linked below if you're trying to make this your next mini sewing project. Anyways, enough yapping, let's go cut. Okay, so because we're working with limited fabric, I'm going to try my best to finesse this. I want to make sure that this side is the side that's on the fold. And that's going to make sure your bow ends are even in the middle. I'm going to try and make sure this line matches up because I had to salvage this material, so there's going to be a line in the middle of my bow, but I'm not too worried about it. At the end of the day, it might look cute. White barn candle. Now we're going to cut out the ties. White barn candle. Trying to keep it. So we just need to cut this one more time. Okay, so it took a little bit of a second because I had to salvage this chunk. You won't have to do this. I just had to do it because I was running low on materials. So we're gonna start pinning, and we're gonna start with the biggest piece. It's more flat, and then I'm going to sandwich. And then we're gonna sandwich these together, right sides together. And we're just going to clip along the edges, leaving a little opening right here in the middle. So let's go trim and sew this. So now that we have this all sewn up, we're going to trim the edges, and also wherever we have curves, we're going to put some little slits so that the seams won't get weird when we're stuffing it. It kind of looks like a bone right now, but I'm gonna let that go. It should be good enough because I'm tired already of cutting. I purposely made the hole big enough for my hand to fit through because I don't want to struggle when I'm stuffing this later. So now I'm going to show you guys how it looks when it's laying flat, and then we're going to put some stuffing in here. So this is the pillow open, and we're just going to start stuffing. It kind of looks like a butterfly, and I like that. I was trying to keep this aesthetic, but never mind. Pull this apart. Okay, half down, half to go. I'm actually running low on filling. Okay, so now that we're all stuffed up for the most part, we are going to stitch this close. I do not know the first thing about hand stitching, and I kind of regret leaving it this open, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm just going to try to do an invisible stitch situation, and hopefully that works. Okay, so we just started trying to bind this up like a mummy, and it's working. So I'm just gonna finish this up. So now we're gonna work on the bow ties. As I said earlier, I do have like a patch to attach. We're gonna attach this first and then sandwich the two pieces together. Okay, so now it's time to sandwich. So we got our sash all sewn up. So now it is time to connect them. So I'm going to put these right side, meaning this side's gonna be right side, obviously. And we're going to just sandwich these together and then sew up along all the edges. And we're gonna leave an opening right here, wherever this section is, just because, you know, it's obvious. Okay, time to turn this over. As you can see, I left that little portion open where the pins are. I know it's a good size because my entire hand can fit in here. It's like a pot holder, honestly. That'd be a really cute idea for a pot holder. Wait, I forgot to trim. You need to trim before you turn it over. So we have our bow ties turned over, so now it's time to go stuff them. This stuffing is all I have, so this is what we're gonna use. Okay, so now that we have both pieces stuffed, we are going to simply tie this around our bow base and we will be done. I'm just going to do a quick wrap around and a quick tie. I'm not going to stitch it down, but if you want this to never move, you can also just do some stitches below this portion and it'll be out of sight, out of mind, and it won't unravel. I don't think this will unravel, but you could do that just to be sure. And we're just going to tie it through and just adjust how you like. Okay, so just slip this here, just a regular tie. Make it tight as possible. Make sure the ends are even. And then flip over, just this way. And we are done with our pillow. So we are done. It's so cute. I might make another one for the living room couch, but I'm not sure yet. There's an 80% chance I'm gonna make another one of these. If you're wanting to make sure that this middle piece does not move, you're free to go ahead and stitch down on the inside of it and it should not move. So yeah, that's it for this video. This project took about roughly 30 minutes to an hour to do, and it's a great project. I will say though, this took a lot of stuffing, and I see why pillows are so expensive, because that's a lot of stuffing. If I didn't have those guest pillows, I would have to buy all that filling, and I'm pretty sure that's expensive, but I don't have any guests, so I don't have that problem. And if so, they can probably use this pillow. So enough yapping, let's go to the montage.